Hello and welcome. I just wanted to officially say congratulations. You are a part of our team, and I am so blessed to have you. So I'm going to go over a couple things that you need to know to get started efficiently with your own business. I just wanted to start with saying, get into this community. This is the biggest support system you will ever have in your life. The friends that I've made through coaching are incredible and will call you out on your bullshit, but also be there to support and love you through every aspect of whatever you're going through. Every Monday and Sunday night, we have team calls. I post them in several different locations. The links, it's always on Zoom. Sometimes they're recorded, sometimes they're not. Highly encourage you to get on them live. It's way different when you're sitting there and engaged with the speaker or whatever we're doing that day. And then after that, on Monday nights, we have an hour-long power hour. So make sure you're staying on there. They are guided. It's really nice to get to learn from other leaders in the network, and everybody runs their business a little bit differently. So every Monday night, I learn a little bit more on how to be a better coach. And then the other opportunity for community is our Miracle Morning Zoom. So every morning there's a big Zoom that's open. You can get on. It's open for a really long time, but the link is in our team page, and all you do is jump on there. There's a bunch of babes. Some are working their business, some are working on their mental health, some will actually be working out. So it's just another form of accountability and for you to get to know people so that when you go to your first event, it's not awkward. All right, moving on to the vital behaviors. There are 4 of them that you need to be doing every single day to see success, not only in yourself, but as a coach. So the first one is proof of the product. You need to be an example. You need to set the standard and the bar that shows that what we do actually works. You can't just be like floofing everybody and be like, oh yeah, if you do this, this, and this is what's supposed to happen. Like, you need to be the proof and the evidence and set the bar high for other people by working on yourself. So you and I will go over how to completely dive into all of that. Inviting, connecting, and following up. This is vital behavior number 2. They all go together. So these 3 things you need to be doing every single day. This is a we team, not a me team. You will not grow or go anywhere if you're not doing this. This is probably the most scary vital behavior, but it is the most essential when you're trying to grow your business. Then we're going to move into recognition. This is huge within this company. You get recognized for literally everything. There were a lot of times that I would wake up, check my office, and they're like, congratulations, you're getting another gift. And I'm like, for fucking what? But people will start shouting you out. People will start tagging you. People will start messaging you and being like, hey, congratulations, I saw that you achieved XYZ. But not just coaching recognition. It is also all those scale victories and non-scale victories. When someone texts you and says like, hey, because of you, I was able to focus on whatever, or because of you, I had a better day, or because you shared blah, 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 it made me feel a certain way. And that is the recognition that I enjoy the most, because it means I'm doing my job. So just be aware that you're going to start getting shouted out, and it is kind of weird at first, but it is so worth it. And then the last one is personal development. This one is huge. I ignored it for probably the first 3 months of my business, and I wish I wouldn't have. I thought it was just kind of stupid, but it is now like what my business is based around, which is kind of ironic. So picking a personal development book or podcast or something that you dive into every single day to get your mind right. You cannot function and give to others if you are shitty on the inside. You have to work on you first, and Beachbody is very pushy with that. Every time I have a meeting with corporate or anybody, they're like, well, how are you first? What are you doing? How is blah, blah, blah. And so like they want you, it's literally part of your job description to work on yourself. So this is non-negotiable. You need to be doing it every single day. It's just as important as nutrition. It's just as important as working out. So this is not something you're allowed to skip because I shouldn't have. So learn from my mistakes, okay? After vital behaviors, the biggest thing is social media, and this can be very daunting. To be completely honest, if I didn't have an online business, I wouldn't have social media. That's how much I didn't love it before. But it is extremely cool to connect with so many people who are like me. I didn't know that this many of me existed. So dive into it, have an open mind, and keep in the back of your mind that you share what you want to share. You're not required to share all the nitty gritty. You're not required to share all the personal things. If you want to show up as just business, then just show up as just business. But for your profile, it needs to have a clear picture of just you. Yes, we love seeing all of your significant others and dogs and kids and whatever, but you are the face of who your business is. So we need to see just your face. It needs to be a clear picture, preferably like your whole face, not just like a side or a half. And then your bio, so the part underneath your face, needs to be a mission statement. So I am here serving this, and I can provide you with this. So you're going to have a problem with a solution. So when someone comes to your page, they're like, oh, okay, she can help me do this. Make sure that it's clear. Okay. No, like, we know that you are a mom. We know that you are a dog mom. We know that you love reading. We know that you're a nurse or whatever it may be. We already know all that because you're posting in your stories. That's not what the bio is for. The bio is your mission statement on how you help solve problems. Okay. Your handle needs to be your name. Mine is fitness and motivation coach, something like that. And then it says tour at the end. When people type in the search bar motivation, you will pop up if your like name is like the title. Does that make sense? And then your handle needs to be your name. So the at needs to be like at mine's Hall Tour. So it needs to be your actual name, not like fitness queen or whatever. People won't be able to find you. And then in your bio, you can add a link. So mine is just to a straight Google form. And then I get a notification every time someone fills that out. So it's an easy way for when someone reads my page, they're like, oh, this is who she is. This is how she's going to help me. All I need to do is fill out this link, boom, done. So just keep it very, very clear for them so that this isn't a difficult process for them to get started with. If they click on that link and it goes to like 75 different things, I'm sorry, but they're just going to be like, nope. So clear and to the point is the premise of your social media. Okay, let's move on to some fun stuff. So your first rank is going to be called Emerald. This is you helping 2 people, that's it, just 2, and getting your business opened. So this is how you open your business. It's you hitting your first rank. I will post a 24-hour to Emerald call for you later to look at, but just know that that's how you open your business. Next is hitting Success Club. This is super simple, but people always get like freaked out by it. It's 3 people. That's it. 3 people every single month minimum that you need to be helping. And the way that I look at it when I don't want to sit down and invite is like, I look at how this company and everything has changed my life, and it's rude for me to not offer that to someone else. Like, it is extremely selfish for me to keep this to myself. So you got to have that mindset, which is why you have to do personal development for you to be successful in this business. So just know that 3 people a month is the minimum. When you are hitting Success Club consistently, there are a lot of perks. You could be a success starter. So that's hitting Success Club 3 times out of your first 6 months. You get to be in a test group for a brand new program. I was in 9-week Control Freak before anybody else, and it was incredible. You get prizes all throughout the year. You get recognized at Summit. There's just a lot of different things that come with hitting Success Club successfully, and also income. So who are you going to be inviting? This is something that you guys need to stop overthinking. You are allowed to invite every single person that you know, your mailman, your neighbor, anybody that watches your stories, anybody that you've come in contact with, somebody at the grocery store. Invite them to your team. This is something that everybody can do and be a part of, and that's the point. That's what we want to do. We want to get this world healthy, and we get to be that avenue for other people. So I call it a dirt list. It's somebody that you could text or call and be like, hey, I'm starting this new business. It's selling bags of dirt. Would you buy it? And they'd be like, yes. Okay, those are the people you're going to reach out to first. So your closest family and friends or whoever that would buy a bag of dirt from you, ask them to do it first with you. Keep it simple. I always just shoot a thing where I'm like, hey, I'm really enjoying this new program I'm doing. These are the benefits that I've seen. I've thought of you while I'm doing it. Would you want to do it with me? Like I've said before, this is a together thing, and keeping it in that mind frame of do it with me instead of like, you're always welcome, or let me know when you're ready to get started. That happens a lot, but like people want to be wanted. So if you reach out and you're like, hey, I want you to do this with me, I think it'd be a great way for us to hold each other accountable. I think of you when I'm doing these things. Your energy would be great on our team. Anything like that that makes somebody be like, oh, all right, let me get some more information. And then always keep it simple. If you have questions about inviting or what you're sending, screenshot it and send it to me first. I will always help you with wording, or if you start to feel icky, let me know. And then you have to keep track. This is something I didn't do in the beginning, and I should have, but I did it on pen and paper and it was a mess. So I now use Google Sheets, and it's with me anywhere I go because I have the app on my phone. So when I'm sitting somewhere waiting for an appointment or anything like that, I have the opportunity to work my business from my phone. So I can show you my process on that a little bit later. But the last thing I wanted to say was be the cannonball coach. We all know when you go to the pool when you're a kid and there's that one friend that's like dunking their toe in and like getting adjusted to the water, and they're like slowly just like me, maybe I'll get it, maybe I won't, I don't want to get my hair wet, that person. And then there's that friend that's just like balls to the wall, jumps in cannonball style and gets everybody else wet. Be that kind of coach. Dive into this business and it will completely change your life. I know this from firsthand experience. Do not be shy.